Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. This is a overdue pickups video. I did not put out a pickups video last Sunday on my normal cadence because we had Hurricane Francine go through our area last week, and we weren't affected. Thankfully, we were blessed and we were not affected by the hurricane. In fact, we only missed out on internet for about 3 hours. We didn't even lose electricity. So others were not as lucky. In our surrounding area, we had some folks that were out of electricity for about 24 hours. And then further out in the surrounding areas, there were people that, had much more damage. So, but thankfully, my wife and I, we were blessed and we did not have any issues. So, but what was affected was the mail, and mail was held up. I didn't receive any cards at all last week. And so this week, I had basically the floodgates opened up, and I had a bunch of cards that arrived this week. So you're going to be seeing 2 weeks worth of cards in this video. So now the first card I'm going to share with you is an oversized card. This is now the biggest card I have in graded card, biggest graded card I have in my collection. So this thing is massive. But this is a special offer coupon for Mickey Mantle's restaurant in New York City. So if you're unaware, Mickey Mantle, after his playing days, he opened up a restaurant in New York City, and it was a restaurant and sports bar. This is an offer for a beer mug. He was giving away beer mugs, and pretty neat item. This is the back of the offer, and down here it talks about the beer mug that he's going to give away, and it also is a serial numbered item, which I found pretty neat. So anyway, that's the first item to share with you. And then another item that was held up was a art card from my bestie Scott over at Reindeer Studios. He drew out Jackie Robinson. Such a beautiful piece of artwork, and happy to add an all-time great in my collection that Scott drew. I have a small Reindeer Studios collection going on here of some of the all-time greats. Whenever Scott does a modern player, I don't jump on those as quickly as I do these all-time Hall of Fame players. So thank you, Scott. We were getting kind of worried, Scott and I, we were getting kind of worried about that arriving. He and I were talking back and forth like, I don't know when it's coming, but, I have faith it's going to arrive soon. So it did, finally, thankfully. All right, so my last pickup video, I showed a 1905 card of the White House in Washington. And I had mentioned that I was waiting on a Capitol building card, and here it is. This is the 1905 Capstan Cigarettes, the Capitol in Washington card, and here's the back. Now, along with this, I want to share with you that I designed a new label for my Mag Pro slabs. The other label was kind of boring to me. I also wanted to represent my YouTube channel, so I came up with this design. As you can see, I'm using the same font for Ol'SargeCollects, but in the back I have the soldier saluting. So here's the army man that goes along with that, and so I'm happy to have a new design for my Mag Pro slab. Here's the back of it. I stuck with the same design for the back, pretty much the same. It kind of resembles an SGC slab or flip. And up here in the top corner, I have my last name, Brooks. And then I have Mag Pro there. And the reason why I do that, in case you aren't aware, Mag Pro will give you a discount when you buy the labels if Mag Pro is on the label. Whenever you do a custom design label, if you include Mag Pro, they'll give you a discount. And I love having the center of the flip open to where I can write on it, because I struggle with remembering what cards, when they were, or, if there's like a certain refractor variation, and there's so many different designs out there nowadays that I oftentimes forget what's what. So there's my new slab label, and thank you to Shane from Shoebox Legends for turning me on to this card. This is the 2023 Stadium Club Rainbow Foil Board, serial numbered out of 25. This is of Ted Williams, and he is receiving a Silver Slugger Award. But just check out the rainbow foil on this beautiful card. And Shane did a video recently showing off all his rainbow foils. And, upon watching that video, I hit up eBay and I found this card for a reasonable price. So here it is in the new label. Here's the back of the card. This one's serial number 21 out of 25. Okay. And then I'm going to share this 2016 Topps Perspectives of Nolan Ryan. Thank you to my buddy Brent Richards, who showed this card off in a recent video of his. I really love this. Being a Houstonian myself, I really love this card, seeing Nolan Ryan in his Astros uniform. And then, of course, seeing the old dome of the Astrodome. I had a lot of fond memories in the Astrodome, and do miss that dome from the inside. It was quite a sight to see. So now I'm going to talk to you about a pet peeve that I have. So a pet peeve that I have: when I receive cards, I don't want them to smell like ashtrays. And this card in particular smelt like it rolled around in an ashtray before it was mailed to me. So that is a pet peeve of mine. And then another card and another pet peeve I'm going to share with you. So I got this card. This is a 2012 Topps Archives gold foil of the Mick. And he's done up in that 1954 Topps design, which I'll do a video on this at some point. They put out a lot of cards of Mickey Mantle on that 1954 Topps design. So anyway, another pet peeve I have is when sellers put stickers on the actual slab. It took me a ton of elbow grease to get that sticker residue off. Left me pretty upset for a while, because as a seller I would never do that, and I don't understand why a seller would do that. If you're going to put a sticker on it, at least put a cellophane wrapper on the card, and then put the sticker on the wrapper. Don't put it on the actual slab. So that's just not cool. So there you go. There's another Mickey Mantle for you. And then I did pick up another Mickey Mantle. So I picked up, this is probably my bigger pickup of the last 2 weeks. I picked up this 1959 Topps Baseball Thrill subset of the Mick. And the centering on this card really drew me. I wasn't in the market for buying this card. I've owned this card before. And what I did is I had the whole subset. I sold the whole subset because the centering was off, and I didn't feel like it fit my collection anymore. And so I sold them. Well, I saw this one, and I saw the centering on the front, and I was like, man, that centering is just perfect for this card. So I had to pick it up. I've always liked the artwork of this card. I love the bunting in the back. So I knew I had to pick it up. So there's that. And then the last couple of cards that I have to share with you. So for my 1952 Bowman set, I have this Johnny Rostick card. And I can't really pronounce his last name, so I'm going with Rostick. So here, pictured on the Cincinnati Reds. Nice looking card, which will be added to that Z folio I have for the 52 Bowmans. So there he is, Johnny Rostick. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but card number 42 in the set. And then I have one last baseball card to share with you. This 1880s bluish green set. from the I think it's H804 set. So I'm working on this set. It's a 9 card set. I think I'm up to 5 cards now, and I'm going for different ad backs on each one of them. Well, this one is an ad front, not an ad back. So this one is a blank back, and the ad on the front is for Beals Torrey and Company, which was a shoe company, and I thought it was fitting for this card because you really get a good glimpse of the player's shoes and his cleats, I think that's really neat artwork for an 1880s card. So look at the size of the ears on that guy. You can see his mustache, whiskers, off to the side, going over his shoulders, and those big old ears he's got. Really interesting artwork on there. Last card I'm going to share with you is, I love history. I love cards that represent American history and Americana. My wife is a social studies teacher, so she really enjoys this card too. I shared it with her. Her jaw dropped when she saw it. This is a 1905 trade card representing the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. And here you have Benjamin Franklin and Adams and is it Jefferson? Jefferson, yeah. So this is a trade card for Doolin, a druggist, and it does have a write-up on the back about the Declaration of Independence. But I just love the artwork, and I love that Americana history for this card. So, all right, well, that sums up the last 2 weeks of pickups, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep hunting the good stuff, and we'll see you next time.